All right, we're on YouTube. Woo. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, one, two, three. Record.
Oh wait, sorry. Let's try that again.
All right, starting over again. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One. Okay. One, two, three. Record.
I am
Record.
recording.
All right.
Live from the internet, it's Popsicles.
Which one? What number are we?
83.
83. That was
It's
a
been a
good year.
month since we've had Benson.
Yeah,
A month, a
Benson's
month
had
True.
without a Benson.
month without a Benson. Hope you enjoyed it because he's back.
Yep.
Can't do anything about that.
Soaked in all that time without me.
But if you've been listening to the Benview galaxy of podcasts, you
He's
can see
everywhere.
that not only is he everywhere, but I've crossed over to two different shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're currently on the air. I was on Shut Up Leonard for
Yep.
the final episode of season 6, Community.
And the 100th episode of the podcast.
Yep, I brought the realness.
So is that
Yep.
the end of the show?
No, we still did the season 6 wrap up after that, and now we're during the hiatus we're covering season 3, which we
Oh.
had never had a chance to cover before.
What if they don't come back? Then is it over?
After season 3, that'll probably be it. But then Andrew and I will move on to something else.
Ooh.
I
Eagerly
brought
awaiting
up
that one.
the Benview Andrew Lindy email over there, so it's like a
Why are you trying to make this a thing? What are you
no, it's like the thread. It's now in
causing
Pop
dissension among the
Radio
ranks?
Radio Brendo man. It's a reason for everybody to jumpstart. You gotta listen to the podcast to see connect all the dots.
Well,
It's like
now I
Marvel.
gotta listen because I don't know what went down.
Nah, it's nothing. Probably shouldn't have said anything.
I never got any
Oh, look.
feedback, so I don't know. I think I scared
Nah,
him off.
just run the podcast the way you want to. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I appreciate all
Come at
feedback.
come at us, Lindy. Come at me. Brendo's busy.
I'm the opposite of busy.
Well, let's not get too into the episode without our requisite.
I'm
What
ready
do
for
we call
this.
this? Our
Brendo
bit where
sings the
Brendo
hits.
sings a hit, and Benson
Benson
never
doesn't
gets
know.
or gets this correctly. Should our theme song be Benson Doesn't Know, like it's like the Euro Trip song?
I don't know how that one goes.
Did you like Scotty Doesn't Know? That one. Anyway,
Uh,
when Phil was on the show last week, as you know, Benson, because I'm sure you listened to the last episode, he
Yep.
didn't get it either. So
he got close.
he got very close. He got Benson close.
That's why he was a good substitute, Benson.
All right, I'm gonna put two little brackets here. Don't read it yet. See if this
Fuck,
works.
it's hot in here. I had to turn my air conditioning off.
Very hot
All
here
right.
too. I turned the fan off.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh, I don't know how the song goes, but I know
Well,
what it is.
that's the point.
Cause
Go ahead.
baby, now we got bad blood. You know it used to be mad love. So take a look what you done. Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Hey, now we got problems and I don't think we can solve them. You made a really deep cut and baby, now we got bad blood. Hey, did you think we'd be fine? Still got scars on my back from your knife. So don't think it's in the past. These kind of wounds, they last and they last. Now, did you think it all through? All these things will catch up to you, and time can heal, but this won't. So if you're coming my way, just don't.
Very nice. I saw Matt Cruz recently, and I forgot to tell him, like, I put so much bait out there for you to make more Brendo-related songs, and he hasn't bit on any of them. He
No.
has so much material to work
We
with
need
now.
another moves like Brendo.
We need another hit. We need another move like Brendo, like
Every once in a
how
while, I listen to that song. It's so good.
Chubby Checker had "Let's Twist Again" like we did last summer. We need another Brendo hit.
Yeah.
All right, Benson.
Okay, I believe I actually have heard this song.
Okay,
Mm.
I'm not certain, but I think is it Taylor Swift?
Yes.
go ahead. Yes.
All right. The title I don't know, but based on the lyrics, I'm gonna say "Bad Blood."
There
Wow,
you
for the
go.
first
Ding.
time, I'm gonna
I
clap
did
for
it.
that one.
Ding. Ding.
Benson correctly
The
guessed
music
Taylor
video
All
Swift's
to
right.
Bad
this
Blood.
is
All
that's my
right.
video of the year, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's from the director of Torque.
Yeah.
Nice.
Work.
With the great Adam Scott.
But it's got like
Wow.
all these sci-fi
So,
stuff, and it's
I was
awesome.
telling, I don't know if this upset Brendo or not, but we were on Twitter and Brendo alluded to him being Dwight from The Office, and I said, "You're more
Because
of
I
a
applied for
Kevin."
a job at Staples, and then you said I was Kevin, and I was just
And,
messing around, and I was like, "Yes, Derek, I know I'm fat."
and I'm like, "No, no, it's the attitude." And he's like, "You think everybody thinks I'm mentally handicapped?" And then I had to acquiesce that he was Amy Adams then.
But then he said he didn't know what Benson was, and I was about to say maybe Benson is like what's his
Creed.
face?
Maybe he is Creed.
Benson.
I'll
So
take that.
Benson thinks he's Jim, but is actually Creed. Is that?
I don't know why I think I'm Jim.
I wouldn't say he thinks he's Jim.
I don't know. You're always making you do the Jim look sometimes.
Really?
You do your little mug.
Why do I do that?
I don't
Mug
know.
with
You're
the
just like I'm
camera?
just Benson.
I
Well, I
was
gotta
not
pay more
aware of that.
attention if he's mugging to the camera and I don't see him.
No, I was thinking he was like Clark Duke or something.
Yeah, like somebody that came in way late and nobody cares about.
Or the other guy that like Die Hard and like hooked up with Ellie Kemper. Maybe that
Yeah,
dude.
your other guy.
Hooked up with Ellie Kemper though. That's not a bad comparison.
He got Benson close. That's my new term. I was trying to figure out if you'd be a Stanley. Maybe sometimes you get in Stanley moods.
Yeah, I was seeing because he's the way he like gets about his certain things. It's very Stanley.
Anyway,
Like the crossword, the Sudoku puzzles. No, that's a Phil thing.
let's see what we got here on the docket. Lots has happened.
A lot of happenings, a lot of movies. I mean, we're at the height of the summer
Yeah.
movie. Jurassic Park.
Let's
Jurassic
start
World
with
made a bunch of money.
we haven't done
I haven't seen anything since Fury Road, so
we haven't done this segment in a while. Let's start with Benson Watch.
Benson Watch,
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah. This is the first Benson Watch that we've got. Did I tell you about this? That we've got from an audience member. Benson was spotted. I'll read you the text here. Hold on. Let me grab it.
Who sent this in?
I wish we had ads, because then you could just spit out an ad while I look for this.
Listen
do.
to Benview Network podcasts.
There you go. Okay.
Who sent it in?
This is from Ryan Kane. He said, while driving down Broadway, which is in downtown LA, at 30 miles an hour, I spotted a 7-foot-tall Doc Sportello standing first in line at Paul F. Tompkins' stand-up show. And my reply was, "What? Who? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I was able to pick Benson out of the crowd based solely on how you guys describe him on the show."
I 100% believe that.
I was like, "Oh, that's funny." And I told Benson that, and he's taking that as a very positive thing.
Yes.
And then I saw Ryan maybe last week, and when we were talking about it, and I said, "Wait, did he have the chops?" And he's like, "That's how I fucking spotted him." And I'm like, "Oh, so it's not like you saw like Caveman Benson, you saw Chops Benson."
Yeah.
We still have the chops then? We're still doing
I
that
do.
look?
I do
How long
still.
do you think that look's gonna go?
I don't know. It's gonna go until I'm sick of it. Who can say how long that will be?
Who could say? I wonder what other movie would spark a
Are you
Benson
gonna do a
redesign.
full cosplay at Comic-Con?
Uh, Probably not. I mean, that would involve bare feet
Ugh.
or at least flip flops, and I'm not really into that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of horrible. No, don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Speaking
not
of
going.
Comic
I have.
Con, we've got our hotel.
We're all locked in. We're
We
locked and
paid.
loaded.
Did Benson pay? I don't know if Benson paid yet.
I have not paid yet, but I plan to
Oh
probably
shit.
tomorrow.
Anyway, we're all set to go, and panels are starting to be formed. Other than
Yeah.
Brendo knows he has his panel. He's known that for a while. But people are
Thursday.
starting to say that what other people like Paul Dini's going to be on 3 panels.
Are you excited for that?
I'm excited for that. I've never been to one. I've only awkwardly met him in front of Brendo, giving him the one bullet he needs to shut me up. That's his Captain Jack Sparrow bullet. He only has one, but it's a good one. And they announced that Star Wars: The Force Awakens will be coming to Comic-Con.
Friday, Hall H.
And no one will get in.
Remember
It's gonna
Friday
be
last year?
fucking
The whole H was
crazy.
like light, right?
Yeah, I don't know. People always say that, and then it's still like I feel like that's a myth.
But last
Well,
Friday
it
it
was
was light. It
for
was
the start of the day, but towards the end of the day, it got real crazy again.
right. It was
'Cause
like
I remember I almost got into Game of Thrones, and then I left to do something, and then when I came back for whatever was after Game of Thrones, it was like crazy long.
there
Did
was
any of you
like
guys get Conan tickets?
oh, is that a thing that we could
Well, I
get?
think if you didn't put in your thing by now, you're not going to get them.
No.
But I
That's something I
put
would have
mine in
wanted
like
to.
right when they did it, and I haven't heard back yet. But they haven't filled it up yet, so maybe there's still a chance.
How many would you get?
I
Just
put
one?
in requests for every one for 4 tickets, so
Oh, that's cool. All
but I
right,
doubt
cool.
I'm gonna get them. I don't. It
Let's
sounds
hope
like
that
because a
works
lot
out.
of people are already getting them. I think they're already handing them out.
So last year it was let's see, I guess Mad Max would be part of the Warner Brothers panel, but I remember there was like maybe it was the DreamWorks panel because Benedict
Yeah.
Cumberbatch came for that Penguin movie that he was in. I remember that was the Friday. And I remember I think the Friday thing that we went to that was big was that Sony panel where we saw the Goosebumps footage.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was supposed to come out in June, and then it got pushed back to Halloween. So we could have been watching it by now.
Yeah,
Could have been a nice little Amblin Goonies type adventure.
I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
I think we're the only ones that know that because I think it's off
Yeah.
people's radar, and if you watch the footage, you start to get a little excited about it.
Well, maybe they'll get that excitement back somehow.
So none of you guys are even going to touch. Brenda was saying earlier that he's worried about getting mad about people in the Star Wars line.
I'm not going anywhere fucking near that, dude.
What is there some podcast puppet show party that you need
I
to
have
go
no
to? with
idea. I
everybody?
just know that I'm not going to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be there for that panel, but it's
I don't.
It's gonna be.
You have to.
You have to
You
camp
have
out.
to camp out. You have to be
Yeah,
there by
that's-
midnight Thursday night. It's over.
Yeah,
I mean
that's,
Wednesday
yeah,
night or Thursday night because it's on Friday. So I
yeah,
would say by 8 p.m. Friday night, if you're not in that line, I mean Thursday night, like it's over. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not
Say
doing
this-
that. I'm not sleeping outside. I'm not.
me
I'm
neither.
I'm not waiting in line longer than I don't know, not that long. I'm gonna get up. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's my extent of like camping out for things so far. I'm gonna get up at a reasonable hour and be there because usually the Mattel panel's in the morning, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there early for that, probably like an hour. And Benson and I have had no problems getting in there the last couple years, so
Yeah,
hopefully.
that's probably what I'll do too.
And that's really the one panel that I'm like, because it's not a huge effort to get into, unlike
Yeah.
other things. And it's always, I mean, last year, I don't know how they're going to ever top last year, but it'll still be fun.
Would
So-
you say this Star Wars panel is maybe the big going to be like the hardest to get into panel in Comic-Con history?
Unless, I would say either that or if Marvel is like having, because supposedly, I mean, they haven't announced supposedly they're not doing a movie panel.
Uh-huh.
They're still doing a TV panel. They're still doing comic stuff. So unless there's some secret Marvel movie panel, I'm gonna call this is the big thing. This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think in Comic-Con history, or what would you say would
No,
be the biggest panel ever was?
I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of chaos, and it's been a lot of chaos. That one year, the year that Chris snuck into, was probably the biggest because that was like Marvel plus all
Yeah.
kinds of other. Quentin Tarantino was there. That was like Django, Marvel, I am Godzilla, and a bunch of
Yeah.
other stuff. And Chris snuck in.
That's when they
And
showed test footage from what was then Edgar Wright's Ant-Man.
yeah, I think that was probably the craziest thing because that was when the line was like over a mile long, like the whole day. Like, because even so Phil and I got in line to go to the Marvel, the original, like when the Avengers assembled and shit. Phil
Hmm.
and I didn't even wait. We weren't even in the line that long, and we would have made it in if the whole stabbing incident hadn't happened.
Oh, with the Harry Potter thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like so that wasn't even like that crazy because I don't think people knew what was happening like because that was the first big Marvel panel. I mean, there was a big line, but Phil and I had only been in that line for like an hour. Phil, I think Josh was in line with us. We'd only been in there for like an hour and a half, and we would have gotten in.
Hmm. Well, I'm excited to see what Comic-Con has in store for us. There's always surprises.
I want to try to go to Bob's Burgers, but I know it's in the middle of all the Fox stuff, and there's always a crazy line to that. But I would really like to go to that.
You know what the weird thing I'm excited
And if they
for
do another community panel.
is I might skip that if that happens.
There. Season 4 is the only community panel I have not gone to at Comic-Con.
Um,
I tried
I'm
to get in.
excited. I'm excited for like season 2 of all the terrible like DC shows for some reason. Like I want to hear what they have in store for Gotham season 2.
Everybody loves those shows now. Like everybody loves fucking Flash. Like I don't understand.
Yeah,
I tried
Flash
to
is
watch it
terrible.
again. I've given both of those shows 2 chances, and they're bullshit. So I don't know what the fuck everybody's talking about.
For
And
Gotham,
everybody's
at least,
shitting on the Marvel shows, but they were great. So fuck everybody.
for Gotham though, there was a weird watchability. I mean, it's not good, but if there was a weird watchability to it with
I
me,
hate it.
just in that there's a weird Catwoman girl and a weird Poison Ivy, and they're hanging out in some lady's apartment, and I don't know. I'm kind of a Batman junkie. I have a Batman Island if I can reference Inside Out. I
We
saw
all
Inside
know.
Out. I'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
I've seen
Um,
everything.
but yeah, I'm excited for Comic Con, and I'm excited for the normal things like the Mad Magazine panel and the Rotten Tomatoes panel. I'm excited for it all. Benson didn't even go to WonderCon? Forgot about
No.
that.
Uh,
Feels
And
like
we got the Benview Megacast, and
Yep.
we got a lot of fun stuff and a lot of good hanging out time. And
let's
I'm
actually.
excited about the Nintendo Lounge.
This is a
And
good time to mention Kayla's GoFundMe. So,
oh yeah,
um,
Benview Network member, because she's like half. She does most of the work on Midnight Marinero, right?
right.
no,
No?
no, that's David.
So David
Kayla
King's
does a lot of
girlfriend.
the work. David even says so.
No, she helps out a lot, but it's definitely David's show.
I know. I'm just saying
Well,
she does like half.
You said more.
well,
You said most.
Whatever. I'm trying to be funny.
anyway,
Benson.
Kayla is the girlfriend of David King, and she was on the Benview Megacast Part 2 of our WonderCon 2015 epic
She's very
saga.
funny and
Very
intelligent.
funny, very nice girl. Has very good tastes. I think she said she loved Ghostbusters 2 at one point. Anyway, her dad is sick, and she has a GoFundMe. And is there like a name to it? Like, how do they be able to search it? I'm looking at it
I
here.
don't know.
It's
You would
Dave. Hold on. If I share it here, this is so unprofessional. Sorry. Um,
just put it on the Popsicles Facebook.
we'll put it on the Popsicles Facebook. But it's on GoFundMe under Dave Barry BERRY's Melanoma Cancer Fund. and they need some help. So they're part of the Benview family. So give them some money if you can,
Yeah.
or share it, or share it.
Or share it, or both, or
Yeah,
none if you're an asshole.
yeah.
Whatever you
Go,
can.
yeah. Go take a look at that. So let's talk some movies. Brendo, the last thing you saw was Fury Road.
Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, wait. Yeah, because I'm broke and I can't afford to see movies right now.
Right.
So
Well,
that kind of sucks.
Benson has a movie pass.
Yeah, I got Movie Pass now.
Oh
So
wow.
what have you been looking at there?
I've seen a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Last week I saw 6 movies in 7 days last week.
Nice.
Wow.
Uh,
It's like
Doing the
that
Derek.
it's like that Anne Heche movie.
I saw so before that I saw Tomorrowland. That was
Oh, I
what.
saw Tomorrowland and I loved it.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
That's the last movie I
Uh,
saw. I forgot about that.
yeah.
I have
I
a
saw Spot.
friend that works. Hold on one second. I have a friend that works at a toy store called Blast from the Past. That apparently the producer put in the movie because of them.
Huh.
And
Like the
what's
toy store that like Keegan.
yeah,
The,
and apparently,
Yeah.
and I told my friend Duncan, I'm like, it's funny that Keegan Michael Key looks like what you used to look like when you had dreads, and he's like, apparently they based that character off of me.
holy
And I was
shit!
like, whoa, that's
Whoa,
crazy.
that's awesome.
That's kind of cool. I mean, nobody's
That's
really
really
talking
cool.
about Tomorrowland, and it kind of flopped, but it's still to be the
Well,
character in a
It's a
Brad Bird
bummer, and
movie.
it killed Tron 3 because Disney's logic makes no sense. It's
that's
apparently
I really loved it. I don't understand why it's not getting
because
that love.
people are too goddamn negative, and they don't get badges. They don't get a
Yeah.
badge.
Yeah, you
Bunch
would get
of
a badge, Brendo.
I hope so.
You're like
I want
this
a badge.
kid. You need to hide this kid in the Space Mountain so he can work on his records, Brendo Man records. What was I gonna say about that? Tomorrowland. Um, well, anyway, it didn't do so well, but I don't care. Oh, I don't care if Tron 3 happens or not. I think it's lucky that they made a Tron 2.
I want Tron 3. I like
Did you
Tron.
like Tron 2?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I like Tron 2.
A lot of people love Tron 2. I mean, I don't dislike it, but a lot of people seem to really love it.
It's a strong cult thing.
Yeah.
I went to the Electronica at Disney's California Adventure with Brendo,
Yeah.
and I was trying to play fucking Donkey Kong, and I had him over my shoulder. And he's like, "You're bad at this." So you're
I,
kind
I,
of
I
a,
was trying to take a picture of you, and then I was giving you some shade.
you're even a video game cooler, as we found in Vegas. Brendo's kind of a slot cooler.
What are you talking about?
But I hate that Vegas turns people into that. Like, oh, get away, you're cool. I mean, there's no super. I mean, I'm not a superstitious guy.
Because
And
when people see those dollar signs, all bets are off, man.
I was at the Lord of the Rings game, and I was doing bad, and I made poor Brendo walk away.
You
Felt he
were
was
kind of
pulling
drunk. That's what I chalked it up to.
out. Let's see. I saw what movie? Jurassic World came out recently.
Yeah,
I saw it 3 times.
Wow.
I
I
don't
want to
like
see
that
it.
movies are getting politicized. A lot of
I
people
hate
are
it.
like,
It drives me crazy. People are fucking. It's because people don't want to actually have to worry about real shit. They want to argue about things like that and about this woman who wants to be black and all this other dumb bullshit.
you know what
This
my
is a
answer to all
giant
that is?
smokescreen because we're all fucking idiots.
And my answer to all that is when they were like, "Hey, this woman's transracial." I was like, "Hey, you know what? My name's Paul, and this is between y'all." And to quote another Pulp Fiction reference, I don't even have an opinion. I'm like, my official stance is you guys figure that one out and let me know what you guys figure out.
People need to just calm the fuck down about
Yeah.
everything.
Maybe it's a good thing you haven't seen Jurassic World yet, because you'd be angry about what they said about Jurassic World.
Can't wait to see it. I want to see it so bad.
Um,
I'm
and if
breaking
you
into my grocery money, but I probably shouldn't do that.
and I mean, when you're a kid and you see Jurassic Park, you're not arguing about the politics.
No. Just want to see some fucking dinosaurs do cool shit.
Yes. You have my permission to make that the end the new end tag of our podcast. Yeah, I loved it. I saw it 3 times. I saw the original trilogy a few weeks ago at the Arrow,
Yeah.
and first movie's great. Second movie's has a good half, and then I didn't like the third one at
The third
all.
one, I hated the third one. I really didn't like it.
That
Even
one,
though it had William H Macy, and like it was so bad.
that one's really
And it had fucking
infuriating.
pterodactyls. I was waiting for pterodactyls forever, and then they fucked that up too.
You know, I read Harry Knowles' review of Jurassic Park 3, and he loved it, and he bashed the first
He
2
did.
for not putting in pterodactyls or pterodactyls.
They didn't have because they didn't have the technology to do it in the. I don't know about the second one, but they definitely because they tried to do it in the first one. It didn't fucking work because it was 1993.
But I think he favored the third one out of the trilogy.
Harry is Harry. Harry, I don't. I'm a fan of Harry. Trust me. I think the guy's.
Harry's been good to you.
Yeah, but he's also. I mean, he's a fan above all else. And if he wants to, if he loves Jurassic Park 3, and he's gonna die on that sword, then God bless him.
I need people like that in my. I can't have everybody agreeing with me. I need oddballs like that making those statements. That's what makes the world go round.
Your whole fan base like turned on you for your Jurassic World review.
Who, me?
Yeah, your Derek fan base. Someone's like, I don't trust your reviews anymore.
My Derek fan base.
This is Derek's Superman. This is Derek's Dawn of I don't know, like whatever.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Like you got like people turned on you, man. It was pissing me off. I'm like, you built them up, and now you're just gonna tear them down.
That's what happens. That's like what Green Goblins say. They want to see a hero fall.
Derek's movie review's over. It's over.
Well, I didn't even notice.
Good. You don't need to notice that.
And you don't need to get riled up over that anyway.
I get riled up over everything, man. I got nothing better to fucking do.
I know.
I'm eating the food that Phil cleaned out his fridge and gave me the food. That's where I'm at, man.
That's good. You have Phil, though.
I have leftover Phil food.
I'm sure that's a veritable smorgasbord.
It's a lot of popsicles.
There's
That's how he bribes his kids to like do anything.
You're keeping us on brand. You're even in your own home.
Yeah.
I played the Lego Jurassic World game, and that makes bad scenes in movies seem good, but the way they turn it around and make you like William H. Macy.
You enjoyed the third part of the game.
Yeah, William H. Macy is a real hero in the Lego Jurassic Park 3.
That's
and
cool.
they use for select actors, they use the actual they ripped dialogue from the movie to put into the little Lego man's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't find a credit on IMDb, but I think Chris Pratt like sat down and recorded his lines for the
Sounds
Lego
like
man.
something he would do, also because he's a good dude. It sounds like Pratt would do that. He recorded he did his stuff for the Lego movie game. That's all him. So yeah, I would assume so.
And speaking of that, this one ends with like a teaser to Lego Dimensions.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh
and
shit.
Now I feel I maybe need to go back because it's I was like, I can't wait for them to make Lego Back to the Future, and now it's here, but it's in a different way. Like there's Lego Doc and Marty in this game, along with other characters that have already been in games. Like it's the DC characters, the Lord of the Rings characters, and the Lego movie characters.
Yeah.
So far, but I've seen they're all hopping through each other's worlds for some reason. And Christopher Lloyd is in the commercial for it, playing Doc Brown. So maybe he does the voice of his little Lego character.
Probably.
But I kind of want to go back and play. I didn't realize that Telltale Games made the Lego movie game, and they always make good games, so it's probably as fun as the movie was.
Yeah, Luke has it. It's awesome.
Let's see what else here. I saw Inside Out. If you're at all in some sort of emotional turmoil, stay far away from this movie.
Why?
It will make you look inward in ways that may be good and may be bad. It is. I can't even really articulate it. It seems like the more adult movie that they've ever made, but it's still fun.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said it's like watching Jesse's song in Toy Story 2 over 80 minutes.
Oh my god, I can't deal with that. Just thinking about that, I don't know. I've been very emotional lately. I've been watching all these Dusty Rhodes tributes and
Let's bring
watching
that
Orange
up.
is the New Black and
Before
all this other stuff, and it's making me very emotional.
before Dusty Rhodes died, you said you were having hard times.
Yeah, and I posted that.
You're like,
Yeah.
this is my current mood, and I was like, what is this? And I click on it, and it's this man that's like, I've had hard times, daddy. I'm like, God bless Brendo. Even his moods are weird. Like even when he
Best wrestling
his,
promo of all time.
even when he articulates his sad times, he does this weird wrestling speech, and
And
I
then he
enjoyed
fucking
that.
died, man.
Was he still in wrestling? Was he still
Well,
appearing?
he was working in the developmental, like he was training wrestlers. Pretty much all the awesome new wrestlers that are coming in had Dusty Rhodes had a handle on,
Yeah.
and
Huh.
he's still just one of the most charismatic people. Like he influenced. There's like tons of rappers that he influenced. I mean, he influenced a ton of people, and he was probably one of the most charismatic entertainers. Period.
Yeah.
What was his real name? Dustin
Virgil
Rodakowski?
Runnels.
Runnels. His
Cool.
dad called him Dusty Rhodes because it was the name of a baseball player. So his dad called him Dusty. And
Did you see the thing, Brenda? It was on Twitter. Someone had tweeted. It was like an interview with Cody and Goldust, saying how like back in the day when the Four Horsemen broke his leg, he walked around the house in a cast to sell it even
Yeah.
to them. And maybe that's them selling it.
no,
but I don't even care.
that's I've
Like,
heard
that's-
that multiple, and he never he kept it
Yeah.
all real, man. He lived the business.
If I could mention one thing, the thing that got to me most about Inside Out, it's not exactly a spoiler, but it's a little part of the world that they build, is that
Hmm.
the kid has these islands in her mind that represent her personality, coming from things that she loves. So there's the Parents Island and Goofball Island because she likes playing around, and Hockey Island because she's a big fan of that. And when the emotions start getting cut off, like the islands start dying, and I started to think about the islands that have died in my life, and I'm like, oh my god, oh no. So, sure. I mean, hopefully by the end, I mean, I loved it, and by the end, I was, I mean, say I was in
You're at a better place.
can't say I was in a great mood, but I mean, it's not going to end with like, it's a Pixar movie. It's not going to end like sad. So, but it
I don't
goes
know.
there.
I've
Man.
been having weird emotional responses to things. I watch Can't Hardly Wait every year on June 12th because that was the day it came out and it was the day I graduated high school. And normally it's like this kind of sentimental but happy thing. And this year, I don't know, I just cried. I cried.
The whole time.
Not the whole time, but there were just certain moments where I'm just like,
What parts?
well, just certain moments where I remember younger Brendo, both, like, I remember being 18 and having the whole future ahead of me, and then I also remember moments, like, reflecting, and then, like, that I never got that fucking moment at the train station. And then thinking about, like, I wish I had a friend, like, you know, like, I don't know, there's so many things that I feel
From
like
who, like the redhead from
Yeah.
6 Feet Under.
yeah, Lauren Ambrose is amazing, and then also I want
Well,
to
your
maybe wanna watch
college
6
years
Feet Under again.
were your college years were a big success.
They were good, but they were also like I also could have, I don't know, there were things I could have done better. I could have paid more attention in school and
Well, everybody thinks that.
yeah, I don't know. I'm still bearing the consequences of some choices that I made, and I don't know. I don't regret anything because otherwise my life would be completely different. It's just right now I feel like not a failure, but like that I really fucked up. And
Well, you're not out of it yet. There's still we're still here. There's still more
we're all
future
still
left.
here. There's
You
still a
still
lot,
you
still stuff
you
to
got
look forward to.
prospects. You
But
got some.
those prospects might involve me living in my car. So, but I've done that before. So you know what? It's not that big a deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but it's also not.
That's
It's
the thing.
whatever.
You've always things are always changing in your life. Like
Yeah, but
it's.
sometimes I just wish it would fucking slow down. You know?
Hmm. Well, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Positive thoughts. You
But
can live in
anyways,
a,
can't
you
hardly
can live in,
wait. It's still great. Still
you can
holds up.
live in Benson's garage. You can be like the Benview mascot. It would be like an '80s movie. I've got Brendo in my basement.
There's a
Like
Brendo in my.
like they don't tell they don't tell his parents they are in his garage. What are you sneaking all that food out for? You gotta hide in a puppy? You can be like E.T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is getting you emotional? Like what other movies?
I don't know. I just been watching. I mean, Orange is the New Black dropped, so I
I'm
watched
only 3 episodes
all
in.
that. It's fantastic. It's a little bit more wacky this
Oh,
season, but
I can't
I
stand
love
it.
how wacky it is. Oh, you don't even know, Derek. Like, you haven't even gotten to.
I just posted recently, like sooner or later, Crazy Eyes is gonna spill her secret recipe to Piper, and they're gonna
Oh,
be making spaghetti
you
sauce in the
don't
basement.
even know what is about to happen, Derek. There's a couple storylines that I'm sure you're gonna get a kick out of. I don't want to spoil them for you. Also, they put up the fifth season. Like Netflix like no, I feel like they just really know my brain right now. So they very prominently put that they had Pretty Little Liars season 5, and I had like tapped out of the show at like season 3, somewhere halfway through there. But then I binge watched it all the way through. I watched like 3 seasons, and then they started putting the new episodes on Hulu Plus, which they'd never done before. So I'm like way into that show.
You're
It's
plugged
pretty
in. See, that's
it's
all you need.
pretty fucked up and ridiculous. But the fact that it's so ridiculous, I'm like always just like this is I should make a blog about or something about that because it's so batshit crazy. But it pays off. Like the moment you think it can't get more batshit crazy, they just do something 10 times batshit crazier. I don't know where that ceiling is, but yeah,
I
apparently
pictured
I don't know.
like the Smithers at the Malibu Stacy con, like you at Pretty Little Liars con. But you're like the Alan Sepinwall because you like watch them all and you have all this insight and teen drama and
Yeah. And they
uh,
also put I feel like our friends at the Blaze are actually doing they've succeeded at like they're starting to succeed at their efforts to get 90210 Beverly Hills 90210 original on streaming cuz Hulu just put season 2 up.
and it just had season 1 before.
Yeah, so like things are happening. It's exciting and their show's great. I've been listening to that. They just did an episode where Lizzie sang Everything I Do and I was like these are our podcast sisters. Like
Yeah, but they didn't know that it was from a movie.
yeah, but they still sang songs. I love the
That's true.
fact
You
that
did it first. Again, you're always on the cusp. You
but
did
I
that
like the
first.
fact that I'm not the only person that has done that. It was pretty great that they were singing all these songs and then they made this playlist. It's like the summer of '91 playlist from 90210 and holy shit, that playlist has been my jam. A lot of random like soul pop R&B songs. Color Me Bad, Mariah Carey. It's taking me back, man.
So, going back to Orange is the New Black, I liked like when people were drinking toilet wine
Oh, they still do
and
that. That's
there's
still all
like
happening.
cafeteria etiquette and stuff because I like Lockup. That's why I wanted to
Oh
watch
my
Orange
God!
is the New
Speaking of,
Black.
I watched Lock Up, the Rikers Island one. That fucked me up, man.
But doesn't it make you feel good that you're not there?
It does make me feel good that I'm not there, but no one should ever be there. Like that's horrific.
That's my like if I'm sick or I'm feeling down, I just watch some Lockup and I feel better.
It makes me terrified that there's going to be some kind of mix-up, and I'm gonna end up in jail, and I'm gonna. Oh my God, I wouldn't last like one day.
Something tells me it would be a very jovial Ernest Goes to Jail like romp.
I don't know. I feel like I would rub prison folk the wrong way.
Why did Ernest go to jail? Do you remember?
There was a mix-up, like a dude switched places with him. He had a look-alike that switched places with him.
And what did
Classic
that guy do?
situation.
And then he robbed the bank that he tried to rob the bank that Ernest worked at.
Oh.
And I don't know, I'm just terrified that I don't know, like there could be some prisoner doppelganger Brendo. It's all tough.
Some
And then
Constantine.
he's currently
guy.
plotting to switch places with me somehow. I don't know, man.
I watched Jim Varney. There's this clip of Jim Varney on the Chevy Chase show
Oh, wow.
promoting Beverly Hillbillies. And Chevy Chase is a huge dick on it. Like he's like making fun of the show, and he's making fun of the movie, and he's making fun of
I
Ernest.
only think I've watched one episode of the Chevy Chase show, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen.
But the thing is, Jim Varney was like the most charming guy you've ever seen, and he
Yeah.
like deflected all of it, and he played the lute, or he played a mandolin or something. Like
That's
he
awesome.
charmed the pants off of everybody, and Chevy Chase seemed like a miserable dick.
Well, every time I ever saw Jim Varney, like in anything, any like appearance or interview, he always seemed like the coolest, nicest dude.
And do you know there's
Rest
like
in peace.
YouTube rabbit holes of for some reason Ernest sold everything. He sold
Oh yeah, he had like all
cars,
kinds of commercials.
He started
dairy.
as a commercial character.
Yeah,
I know, but it was dairy. It was everything. It was like
yeah.
local
And like
restaurants.
every time you went to, I remember because like whenever we go on vacation to like some new area, you'd flip. I remember flipping the channels, hoping to catch some random Ernest commercial that didn't exist in California. Because I remember living when I was at my grandparents' house, we would always see him for like fast food restaurants that didn't exist in California.
Right.
So I was like, oh, it's the only time I'll see this Ernest commercial.
Selling propane. Well, now it's all on YouTube, so
YouTube
don't look at like
is
him
the
as a Toy Story 2 premiere. It was like right before he died.
best. Yeah,
he looks unrecognizable. He's like bald and kind of fatter, and it's weird. He looks like Shaft, John Shaft, the Samuel L. Jackson version. He just has a completely different look, like kind of like an urban look.
hmm
But yeah, that's sad that he's got. How many like do we? I mean, we revere Ernest now. He was a joke before, wasn't that like? Or no, that was the Simpsons episode, the Cape Fear, where we go to see an Ernest.
Oh
movie.
yeah, where he's in the Ernest movie.
In the real one, it was Problem Child.
Yeah.
I miss Ernest. I miss Jim Varney. He was good.
Well, he was a great character. I mean, he could do anything.
You can't reboot Ernest, but if you're gonna reboot
No.
Ernest, I've said it before, Matthew McConaughey.
He could probably, if anybody could do it, it's probably him.
He was like he had a Saturday morning. Oh, I wish
I love that Saturday morning show. I watched the shit out of that.
Like even now I'm hearing of Saturday morning shows that I had never heard of, like that I don't remember. And even though that probably lasted maybe a season,
It wasn't on that long. It was
And
like the
there was,
weird, same thing with like the Weird Al show. Like it wasn't on that long.
yeah. But I mean, we had a heyday back then. Anyway, let's
Because
see.
the formulas hadn't been written yet, like and been established. There was still a lot of like experimentation happening.
There was news like 3 years ago that they were gonna reboot Ernest, like have a Son of Ernest thing
I
going
mean, I
on.
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past anybody. I mean,
I can't wait for the think pieces. Why not a girl Ernest?
just
They-
people
they-
go so crazy. If the whole reason why studios make remakes is they know they're gonna get all kinds of free press. 'Cause people go ape shit about them,
Yeah.
and as long as they do their budgets right, they're always gonna make money because enough people have the record. So like the best thing people can do is just shut the fuck up and enjoy your movies. Like nothing. Like unless the person that's making the remake is like I think Brian Lynch said like at the end of this movie it emits some sort of tone that like burns all the DVDs and original prints. Like unless that's happening, Just everybody needs to chill the fuck out, and you're propagating them because you're making such a big deal out of it. Like that's part of the reason why there's still so many of them, because they make so much freaking noise.
And there's not a movie that they're not making. I mean, they're making more movies than ever.
Yeah,
Like with on demand and Netflix. Like there's tons of stuff out there for everybody.
again, everybody needs to chill the fuck out. And
They're rebooting Fantastic Four, but we're getting a Denny's meal, so let's celebrate that.
I know you're really excited about that Denny's meal, and I gotta say, I did have the Jurassic Park Blizzard. It was awesome.
Did you get the cup?
I got the cups because here in Ukaipa, you gotta live out in the sticks, man. There's not
I'm gonna
as much
go
demand.
right after this. I'm going to the mall because the Burbank Mall only had Dairy Queen cups, and I thought the cups they had in the banner were for show. But Anthony said he got the cup, or he was asking me about it.
Yeah,
And
I got the cup.
I want the goddamn cup.
Is it like the same cup that's in the movie?
It's just like movie posters with cups. It's just different movie scenes. And I don't even think they had cookies and cream ice cream. I think they just gave me regular vanilla.
They own everything as a vanilla base. There is no cookies and cream ice cream. All Blizzards start with vanilla and then they blend in everything.
Add, like syrup if it's a flavor.
I
That's
feel
why if you get a mint one, you can sometimes see like streaks of green on the side of the cup.
I feel I was maybe left out. And I had a Blizzard recently, like maybe a couple months ago, and I asked them to put
Sometimes
in Oreos.
they don't make it right.
I asked them to put in Oreos. They accidentally put in Snickers. If I had a peanut allergy, I could be dead because I found peanuts in there.
Yeah, it is. You got to realize Dairy Queen is pretty low on the high school kid job scale, so you don't always have the brightest. I know this is some kind of stereotype, but it's one that seemed to ring true for me.
We welcome all stereotypes here. Go ahead.
You don't have the brightest
right
folk at the Dairy Queen.
I went to I had to get my car serviced at a goddamn dealership of all places yesterday.
That's the shittiest of shit things. Yeah.
And it was like around 2:00, and I'm like, and this is just an inspection. I could turn into old man Derek here. I'm like, they charge $800 or $100 just for the inspection.
Well, that's the dealership, dude. They'll freaking destroy you.
Since they needed to get something fixed, that it goes into the thing that you're fixing. So at least I have that anyway. So it was 2:00 yesterday, and I'm like, so when is the inspection going to be done? And he's like, sometime before 5. And I'm like, that's 3 hours. And so I walked around El Monte of all places, just scorching in the sun, like looking for food, and like all I could see in the distance was like Yoshinoya Beef Bowl. I'm like, ugh.
Oh, that's the Yoshinoya Beef Bowl is. I still don't understand how those places. I feel like the only reason those places are still open is for some reason there are still people that haven't been there and they still got those people who are like Yoshinoya sounds like might be a good idea because that place is. It's a giant con, and it's horrible.
I tried it once, got sick, never went back.
I feel like that's everybody's story. Everybody. Benson?
So,
never tried it because all I knew of it was I don't watch anymore, but I used to watch The League, and they had like a whole arc about people getting sick at Yobagoya was what they called their feet.
There you go. It's everything.
And then I was looking at it, seeing that there wasn't a lot of choices, and I'm like, they can't have a corporation stand here, have this building standing here if everybody's getting sick, right? But I decided to keep going, and I found a Burger King, and it was the Burger King that time forgot with the glass bricks, and everything looked all 80s out. And I was kind of in a hurry because I was like, well, I don't want them to call on me while I'm this far away from the dealership. And the lady was talking with her friend, like for a good minute, 2 minutes, while I was the only customer waiting to be done with. And then it took almost 15 minutes to actually get my food.
Jesus.
I was
the whole time.
And I was thinking about you because you used to work at a Burger King. And I'm like, what if? I mean, I've said it before. What if Brenda returned to Burger King, man? And you flipped around a franchise and it became like the #1 franchise in the area. I don't know. I just want to see you in that tie. You know, the Burger King managers have the tie.
Ugh.
Do you think you could manage teenagers?
No, I could not work in food service again. I served my time. I served it somewhat proudly, and that time is definitely past. Also, I would probably punch a kid.
Old man Brendo's on my ass again. um, so no return to Burger King. That's it.
I don't know. We're not at
How did we
that.
get here?
We're
How
not
did
at
we
that
get here?
level yet. Again, I'm right now at the level where I'm applying for low-level retail jobs, which already is like,
You said Staples. I could see you at a Staples.
fuck. You know where well, last time I applied for Staples, Derek, was when I was 15 years old, and
You
and
don't see
um,
any
and I
15 years
didn't
old
get
at
that
Staples though.
job. Well, they have
You
like
see
high
adults.
school kids. Well, this was for behind the copy center, but then I got to work at a fucking copy center. Probably pays like $10 an hour. I got to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna live off of $10 an hour.
Could you get
Um,
us like sweet deals on business cards?
oh sure, yeah. Oh, you bet.
I've
Sure.
never gotten business cards before. It seems like something that you need to be like a millionaire to have
Dude, I
business.
got mine from Vistaprint for like basically free.
I know. But it just seems like such an adult thing. I know.
I'm
And I see
holding
all
it
these
up right now
goofballs with business cards. It seems
because
easy.
they're cheap as shit.
How about like a nice office chair? Think of all the things you could pilfer. All the
Yeah, I don't
office
know.
supplies that you can get.
I just can't imagine what it would be like working at a fucking Staples in Ukaipa.
Well, Dwight, like you can meet Yvette Nicole Brown.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they seem cool.
yeah.
They never really said how Dwight dealt with like the pay scale of Staples, but
He
maybe
has a
Dwight Lee.
farm. I think Dwight doesn't need. I feel like they kind of established that Dwight doesn't need that job really. He just does it because he's Dwight. I don't know.
Right.
Because he's got the
Man,
farm. He owns the building. He. I
how do
mean,
we get to Yoshinoya and
because
my
you went.
car? Talking about the Burger King.
I don't know. You went on a journey for your car fixed. But
Oh, we were
Benson
talking
also
about
has a movie pass, and
they don't
talking about
have.
that.
I mean, it's so few and far between when you get movie meals. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that I gotta take it when I can get it. That's what
Well,
I'm
they have
saying.
Avengers stuff at Subway.
See, Subway sucks because all they have is tote bags.
They have Hulk chips. I mean, come on.
Hulk chips.
Yeah,
Hulk chips.
the 3D Doritos, the Doritos Jack 3D.
Those are
I know
back.
you can
Yeah.
get Hulk chips at the store though.
But they have them in the little bags at Subway.
All right, I see.
And
your
you
point.
can win Avengers prizes. But I don't know if I think that promotion might be over.
There was a Subway in the college that my cousin was touring, and I went along and did the college tour.
Mhm.
And there was like in the little food court place there was a Subway, and I was getting Subway, and I think my uncle was paying for it all, and then I looked at the regular cup, and then I saw the giant Avengers cup. I'm like, am I really gonna make my uncle pay extra just for the cup? And then I got the regular cup.
Oh, come on.
See, I'm becoming an
Only
adult
like
here.
50 cents. Well, I
We
got a
gotta
Subway a lot because Phil and Janelle's kids, for some reason, like love it. And like Audrey just graduated kindergarten, and we let her pick anywhere to go eat, like anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Like she could have said John's Incredible Pizza. She could have said I don't know what else.
Are
like
you mad
something.
that you didn't get to go to John's Incredible Pizza because?
Well, no, because Phil offered me to go when they won their trip, and I couldn't go, and it's
Okay,
fine.
so you don't
Um,
need that.
But she, out of all the things, I guess, bless her 6-year-old heart, she chose Subway.
Did they decorate the Subway? I once saw a 30-year-old man have his birthday at a Chipotle, and they like put like streamers on the table, and I'm like, I don't think I want to walk in there.
No, there was
This
no
is fucking
decorations.
embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing.
It was full of little kids because everybody was coming from various kindergarten, elementary school graduations.
Oh, so it's like a thing with kids. The
I
Subway.
Kids love cheese, and I don't know. Kids
Cheese-
are the weirdest eaters, man. Like you never know what they're gonna like, and then they change on a whim. Like all of a sudden, Luke like won't eat like tacos. It's just like, what the fuck, man?
Just call him a racist. Shame him into it. He's some kind of little racist.
And now, like, because we're trying to get Audrey to eat vegetables, but now she won't eat like a normal vegetable. She'll eat edamame. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's 2015 for you.
Kids are weird, man. But it was a pretty emotional week last week with Phil because we went to Luke's preschool graduation.
I heard you
went to
can hear about that
Audrey's-
on Radio Brendo, man.
Yeah, we went to Audrey's kindergarten graduation. Janelle finished her 10th year of teaching.
I know you guys said that was like a horrid event that took
Oh,
too long, but I like graduations.
I like them when they're not like super long and when they're Luke's graduation was ridiculous. There was a segment where they were using where like because there's
That
like
sounded
little
amazing
they're
to
like
me.
little
I wanted to
babies
see.
and so there was like a volunteer for each baby because every class sang songs, but for the it was just they played like a Barney song and then they used the kids as like little puppets.
That sounded great.
They were just like dancing around. It was ridiculous.
And
Anyways.
I don't know if you heard it, Benson, but apparently there was some parents in front of the Vecchio
The ones
group.
behind us were very upset with our behavior.
Yeah,
What were you
and
doing?
it upset Phil. They were just saying, "Oh, this is taking too long" and stuff, and it upset Phil that
Well, and
someone out there thinks his family's the bad family.
everybody, including Phil's dad, were on their phones. But it was seriously, it was like over 2 hours. It was ridiculous.
Where did Luke wanted to go for his graduation party? Oh,
McDonald's.
but and I heard that like you guys were like angry by the time you got to the restaurant, and that you just wanted to go home. And Audrey was like, "Hey guys, let's hang out," and you're like, "No, you're going to bed."
Well, she was like, the kids were past the point of no return, so we knew that at any point there was going to be like some meltdowns. So we're just like, we can't. When we were tired too, we'd been at that fucking graduation for 2.5 hours, and then anytime Vecchio's going out to eat, it's always a scene because it's like 12, 15 people. Luke like was running around and slipped and ate it and was bleeding. So there's
Oh
always
wow.
some shit going on, man. But it's good. It's good. It's fun. It's good. I'm just bummed that they went on vacation and it's my birthday tomorrow. But we had like a little mini birthday thing. Went to
Wait,
Red
you had a
Robin and I got my Red Robin free hamburger. And Janelle got her birthday because her birthday's was yesterday.
maybe you can try and go do that again. Try to go to every
Well,
Red Robin.
tied to your Red Robin card. They're smart.
Oh. Well,
So
tomorrow you should go and get out like Bart. You should get all your free birthdays.
it's all electronic now. So like I haven't I
Can you
haven't
go
I,
to Denny's?
Different places, he's saying.
yeah I unassigned I got one year when I was on my giant diet I unsubscribed from all of them. So I didn't
So,
get any birthday things. And if you can't just walk in and say give me my birthday thing, you go, have to sign up for your newsletter.
you can show me your ID. Like, here's my ID. God damn it, give me a Grand Slam.
But yeah, and then we went to Red Robin, and then Phil and Janelle gave me some presents, and
What'd they get?
I got some. Oh, dude, they're pretty awesome. One of them, well, so the fun stuff was Phil found these they're like young adult WWE books, and one of them is a choose your own adventure book. So you're like in a match, and you choose your path. It's pretty awesome. And then
I like how
another
Benson
one.
said, yeah, like he invented Choose Your Own Adventure.
And then another one is like this, like,
Pick your path.
and then
Yeah,
another
Frodo
one,
chooses to choose his path.
another one is just like this kid book about WWF. It's pretty fun.
So you got a bunch of kids' books?
Well, that was the fun part of the gift, and then they got me some gift cards, and Janelle had overheard that I needed some new shorts for Comic-Con, so she got me some new shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
What is the gift cards to?
the grocery store because I
Oh,
needed
that's good.
groceries.
Hey, you can buy other gift cards at the grocery store.
I found out that you can't buy gift cards with gift cards.
That's the level we're at when you're trying to switch gift cards to other gift cards.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause
Well, happy
I tried-
birthday to our dear friend Brendo.
Happy
I
birthday.
tried to
Brenda.
get a restaurant gift card, and they didn't have it. Let me do it.
All the fruit by the foot you can eat tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm 35 tomorrow. I can run for president.
The campaign starts tomorrow.
President Brendo says Donald Trump is stupid.
Vote for me because I want to eat food. If I need a job, vote for me. I vote on that ticket.
Well, we can start a write-in campaign.
Let's see what else we got here other than movies.
I sent you a mail. There's a mail.
Got some mailbag. Um, I'll get that in there
Benson,
right
did you
now.
see anything else really good that we haven't talked about on your movie pass?
I really like Spy. I like Spy a lot.
I didn't like Spy.
Yeah, I want to see it. Phil and Janelle loved it.
I love it. Jason Statham is really, really funny in it.
I feel like he didn't have enough to do in it.
I don't agree, but you can hear my full opinion on the Nerd's Eye View episode where I guessed it on to talk about it.
Did you guys bash Jurassic World?
I wouldn't say bash.
Did Andrew not like it? Ugh, I'm already mad.
Oh,
Never mind.
He liked it. I did. We actually had Benview and Spielberg did a bonus episode about
Okay,
Jurassic
so I don't need to hear about that. You didn't like it.
There's parts of it that I really, really love.
Gotcha. 10-4.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting mad. Okay, so
Say what you're gonna say, Derek.
no, it's fine. So Mark Bolton writes in, "Hey guys, fellow Pop-Tard Mark Bolton here. I'm in the middle of Derek and Brendo's appearance on The Blaze. It's fun stuff. It's weird and cool to hear non-Ben viewers experience your guys' enthusiasm for something." That sounds like a backhanded compliment.
No, they liked it. Lizzie and Kat are really cool.
Weird to hear human beings deal with you too. You guys, I'm really excited for Fuller House. Like, really excited. If you guys could pick a TV show to come back for a next generation type, what would you choose? I've said it before. This is all all of this has been leading up to this. As soon as it ended, I'm like, this is. I was like, when that Growing Pains movie came out, I'm like, oh, we're gonna make a Full House movie. I bided my time and I've waited 20 years for this, and now it's happening. So that would be mine.
Mine would be Saved by the Bell if they did it right, but I feel like they wouldn't do it right. And Mr. Belding and Screech are both creepos, and so I don't think it would work out. And so I really think like this is the. I don't know how we get any higher than this. I'm super excited too, because now you got all these fuckwads posting trying to be all cool. Oh, who cares about Full House? Like trying to get up on the like free. Like rage, like trying to start that, and it's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Just let us fucking have this.
You're our Lewis Black. If this is the Daily Show, you're our Lewis Black.
I don't know, man. I'm just so tired of everybody. Just let us have this shit. Enjoy your own shit, and let's just all fucking chill out.
I agree. We have it all. We're arguing that we don't like that other people have this.
Or
we have it all
now. Now everybody's all
Benson
this Marvel shit. People talking about shit about Marvel. You can all go to hell.
What are they saying about Marvel?
Just like, oh, it's too much. It's overloaded. Oh, you're ruining this model. Now there's no standalone stories. Fuck you. Fuck you.
The next one's pretty standalone.
I know. People are full of shit, and they just want something to shit on because they can't do any shit with their own lives, and they don't know what they got. They don't fucking know. We fucking bled for this shit.
Here we go. Here's the Brenda I've been waiting to hear. We have bled for this shit. You and me, buddy. There we go. And I think Benson's the epitome of the child future. They have it all. They have no problem.
Benson appreciates what he has. He's not
he's not a whiner, but I'm saying that he has no problems because it's all done.
Yeah, but I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I put in the fucking work, that I fucking dealt with bullshit, so Benson can have a normal semblance of a life and not have to be afraid for who he is and get shit on.
Shunned. We worked for Benson not to get shunned until he walks down the street looking like fucking.
Hey,
like
fucking God bless those fucking sideburns, man. Wear them proud.
Put them on the American flag.
Yeah, I do wear them proud.
He couldn't even walk down the street in a goddamn Dick Tracy shirt without getting shit. This guy's a walking cartoon over here, and people are pointing him out, and he's like, "Hey, man!" He's like Kramer when he had the Ass Man license plate. People were like, "Hey, Ass Man!" He's like, "You know it."
I was recently listening to a story someone was telling about, and they wore a Monkees T-shirt, like the band the Monkees, to high school in the '80s, and like got their ass kicked for it.
Oh yeah,
that seems so strange and foreign to me.
Huh.
Shit
that is
like
a weird
that,
shirt.
Man.
And now they play it on IFC in the morning.
That show is fucking great too.
Yeah, their music is really good.
Oh God, I loved watching the Monkees. Like it was like an after-school thing when it was on. I think it was on
IFC
Nickelodeon.
IFC used to show Boxing Helena and
Yeah.
fucking weirdo David Lynch movies and Sofia Coppola shorts. Now they're playing the Monkees and Batman at Saturday morning. It's a
Hey,
weird sound.
we live in a golden fucking world, and people still gotta fucking throw shit all over the golden walls, cause, cause it's like what they said in the Matrix. You just fucking want to destroy ourselves. We don't they give us paradise, and we still want to tear it fucking down, cause we're horrible. We're horrible people.
Reaching back to the Matrix.
Hey man, they were fucking right, man.
Yeah. Well, what show would you want? Did you say which show? Next
I'd
Generation
probably
type
say
show?
by the bell if, but somehow
Right, right.
I
Benson,
don't know.
everything you love is currently on the air.
Yeah, I could. I'll piss off Derek now, and remember, you just agree with Brenda that you don't like people shitting on things. But if they just picked up Frasier right back again, I'd be right into that.
I thought he was over the Frasier thing and that it had passed. I haven't heard much from that camp in a while.
Well, because I'm not currently watching it right now. I'm watching Gilmore Girls, but
You
still,
know,
still.
when Frasier ended, Kelsey Grammer pitched and was like, "Hey, let's take Frasier somewhere else." You almost got that third show.
I love
Everything
that.
about the Gilmore Girls reunion made me emotional. Just reading and watching things. When they showed Hep Alien like playing, I freaking cried. When like, oh my God,
Did you see a video of it?
Amy Sherman's tribute to Edward Herman was so touching. They had video of some things, but not everything.
I liked
And
when they said, and Benson's not here, but he probably didn't get this reference yet anyway because he's not that far. But when Jess said that Logan sucks, and then there's like a standing ovation,
yeah,
and the guy playing Logan's sitting right
even
next to
Logan
him.
is like, I would total douche. Logan did suck. Logan was the worst.
He was. I've heard from other people that
It's
watched
weird
it
that there
all
are
recently,
there are
and
Team
they're
Logan people out
yeah. I
there.
don't like that.
What the
There's
fuck does that say about these
Rory
people?
Rory quit Yale because of the fucking Huntsburgers.
Fuck Logan.
Oh, good that I said
Benson
a
doesn't know what
spoiler.
we're talking about yet.
Yeah, I said a spoiler, but you weren't
Oh, it's
here,
good
so that was good.
that crashed.
No, but yeah, everything about as I said on Facebook, that's the one reason I wish I had gotten to move to Austin because I would have, oh my God, I would have freaked out.
Did
But
you
yeah,
watch all the Bunheads?
I still haven't done that yet. I'm saving it for a rainy day when I'm really depressed,
Well,
just so I can have it.
so well, it's start times now. You should be happy. Treat yourself to little Bunheads.
Hey, I'm living fine. I'm watching. I was
There you go.
watching
Head
some
above
good.
water.
I'm doing okay. I mean,
You there,
it's just
Benson?
Yeah, I'm there.
the idea of like the finances stuff is what's really wigging me out. But I'm, you know,
You
got
have your health.
my health. I have.
I
I
was a
don't
little
know.
worried because you were talking about some parole officer. I'm like, did Brendo go crazy in some store? Then I missed the story.
No, I just call her my parole officer as a joke.
And that if you didn't like get a job from them, like you're like, do I go to jail? I'm like, what? Is there a chance that you can go to jail?
I don't think so, but I don't know what they do. I think they just like send me because they paid for my training program, so I don't know how that works. I don't
Ah,
want to be on the hook for that because it was a lot of money. But it didn't really get me what I thought it would get me, and their job placement at that place has been complete bullshit. So I've been filing complaints
yeah.
all over the place, and
You have?
yes, because this place was one of those fucking places like job placement. Well, if you get a job, they're bullshit.
And for more stories about Brendo's tests and all that graduation anger, that's all in that Radio Brendo Minute. Is it the latest one?
I don't know. No, it's the one before that because we just recorded
I
one, and
was
then
getting
we're.
scared for you. You were telling a story about taking a test and somebody's phone was going off, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God! Don't get me started. If they give that guy the job, then I'll fucking. Ugh,
but you
not
would
like
never
it.
know anyway, right?
I have ways of finding out.
Um,
Janela knows people in the
Benson's still going?
district office.
What's that?
We can wrap up here. That's all I've got here.
Did Benson? Oh, wait, you answered the question. I don't know. I mean, do we want to talk about
Degrassi
Community?
ended. That's the end of that. I didn't like it. You can hear.
I can never get into Degrassi. I can never get into Degrassi.
First,
14
the kids are so
seasons?
weird looking. I like it when my kids on
thought
TV are cute. Those kids are like weird looking
They
aliens.
look like normal kids. That's the thing. I mean, I don't.
They look worse than normal kids.
I tried to watch it, and I just couldn't get into it. And then it's like, but they get 14 seasons of that. So, but I heard there were some Degrassi fans bitching, and I'm just like, you need to shut your mouth right now.
E3 happened.
It's happening right
E3
now.
News.
The biggest news.
The Fallout 4 stuff.
I have.
I was losing my goddamn mind watching that.
What the fuck is that? Holy shit!
Guy Fawkes is here.
What? What do you see?
There's a dude in a mask in a freaking chat.
He's in a Guy Fawkes mask.
You anonymous.
Oh, great.
I don't
Great.
see him in the chat. That would scare me.
Anonymous is coming
Oh,
after
you
us.
see a face?
You can't see that?
Yeah, I see it.
He's
No.
waving at us. All right. Well, hello, Mr. Anonymous, dude.
Thanks for all you do.
Wait, there's another one. What is happening right now?
Ah! Ah! Brendo, stop it. Who are these?
We got
All right.
two mask guys.
We gotta finish this up, dude. Okay, so what were we talking about? E3.
People are showing up in our feed.
The biggest
E3.
thing that I
So
saw.
the biggest news was.
The biggest thing that I saw was the new South Park game. It looks fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome too.
You get the joke of the title?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't at first, and I felt dumb. Ugh. All right, let's.
right.
They're like ganging up on us, and I feel weird.
Are they saying things in the
Benson's
chat? Or?
gone. What
No,
have you guys done with Benson? Well, I don't like it.
We're being invaded, and it's whatever, dude. Let's just roll with it.
All
We're
right,
fucking
we're
fine. We're recording our podcast.
Can you hear me?
All right. Well, that's all I've got here. So I guess we can end the show.
Ugh, they're fucking up our audio. Whatever. All right, guys. What is... All right.
Okay, thank you.
Freaking out.
It's weird. It's like that time me and Ryan were walking down the street and this guy walks up to us. He's like, "Have you ever heard? You know that sound when your jawbone just cracks?" And I'm like, "No." And then this guy came out of the bush. He's like, "Those guys don't know nothing about that." And I'm like, "Ryan, we need to get the fuck out of here." And
All
we'll
right,
end
I
on
need
that.
to do my minute real quick.
Okay, do your minute. Hold on, let me get my.
Well, actually, I don't have it. I have less than a minute. I don't have a whole lot.
Well, I mean, you've never come on under, so.
All right, let's try it.
All right,
hear me?
ready.
Benson,
ready?
yes, we can hear you.
Oh, Derek said I was
I
gone
can't
earlier.
hear
I
Benson.
You can't hear Benson?
I can hear him moving around. Ugh.
Moving around's
These
not me. I'm
mask
staying
people
still.
are freaking me out.
Just don't worry about it. This
Like,
is,
please take off your masks. Show yourselves. Oh, they're nodding. Oh, it's like I'm April O'Neil, and this is the. Oh, they're wagging their. That's the weirdest thing. When that gremlin wagged his finger in the Twilight Zone movie, that's what fucked me up. And that's what that guy did. All right, let's not look at that. All right, Brendo, do your minute. Go now.
So Jurassic World made a lot of money. I think it broke the weekend record. I keep seeing those commercials for the Fast and the Furious ride at Universal, and I really want to
Doing that
go.
Thursday.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I want to go so bad. Game of Thrones made the internet go batshit crazy.
I love that you said that you knew it was going to happen. You knew this reaction was going to happen.
I was waiting for it, and it didn't let me down.
People said
And-
they're not going to watch the show anymore.
People are stupid.
Go ahead.
Oh,
30
bad
seconds.
things like things happen on. I don't understand people. People are fucking stupid. Christopher Lee and Dusty Rhodes died on the same day. It was really sad. And the new South Park game was announced at E3. Nintendo's games at E3, like, I don't know. I was very disappointed.
10 seconds.
And I wish it was Comic-Con already because it's going to be
7,
awesome. And my
6,
panel's on Thursday,
5,
so
4,
everybody should come to the
3,
Webcomics Advocate
2,
panel at Comic-Con.
And that was right on the thing there. Perfect.
Well done.
You guys know each other, the guys in the masks?
Are these two independent masked men?
You don't know each other? That's
Wow.
weird.
What are the odds?
Yeah. All right, well, go ahead and do your spiel. I wish their movement wasn't showing up really big on my screen. Go ahead.
All right, well, make sure to go to Popsicles Podcast for all the Popsicles links. That's got links to our Twitter. Hit us up. Our email is popsicklespodcast. Whoa. Popsiclespodcast
Fight through it.
at gmail.com. This is fucked up. All right, that's popsiclespodcast at gmail.com. And what else? BenviewNetwork.com. And I need to use this thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Benson, are you there?
Yeah, I don't know if Derek can hear me.
All right, Benson's not there. So
No, he's here. I can
go
hear.
listen to all the
Stop it.
I can't hear. Where is he?
I'm here. Brendo, tell him that you can hear
I can't
me.
hear him.
I can hear him. Why can't you hear him?
I don't know.
God damn it.
Well, I'm going to do my plugs because I'm still recording on my microphone. So, Brendo, tell him I'm doing my...
These fuckers. These fuckers.
Go to BenviewNetwork.com.
Let me know what he's done.
Check out all the great shows on there, like Benson's Boombox, Shut Up Leonard, Brendo's Wrestling Show, and Benview Spielberg. Especially Pick Your Path, which is a choose
This
your
guy
own
keeps
adventure
posting a thing that says BWF Wrestling.
which you
What
can.
is that?
I like wrestling. I don't
It's
know
an
what that
enhanced
is.
podcast. It has chapters like an
Benson
audiobook.
talking?
Yes, he's
Listen
talking
to it.
right now. I don't understand what you're doing, Derek.
Listen to it, check
I
it out.
can't hear him.
BenviewNetwork.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Dr. Matt Benson. That's Dr. Matt Benson.
All right. Derek?
All right. At Derek Armijo on Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's end. These guys are freaking me out. So that's the end of this episode. Check out the YouTube, I guess, to see what we're talking about. Thanks to the both of you. I can only hear one of you. This really went to shambles. I'm Derek Armijo.
I'm Brendan Creasy.
Matt Benson.
I assume Matt Benson said something. Thank you very much. Good night.
All right. I'm out of here, guys.
I'll see you.